This ball of fire streaking across the night sky. The latest in a string of stellar sightings seen here overnight in California.
Whoa!
And Space City living up to its name.
Did y'all see that?
With this one Saturday afternoon in Houston.
It's going to be an explosion. A meteorite or a missile fell out of the sky.
Yet another fireball meteor has been sighted over the U.S. this week once again.
Reports of a loud boom and even a flash across the sky.
Just 1 week after a meteor flew over northeast Ohio, resulting in a sonic boom, we have learned another meteor flew over the Buckeye State last night.
Here we go, Dave. All right, this one closer to northwest Ohio.
NASA confirming that loud boom you heard, or that streak captured across the sky, was a small asteroid nearly 6 feet in diameter, weighing about 7 tons, traveled at around 45,000 miles per hour before breaking up and landing across parts of Medina County.
A disturbing report out of Louisiana tonight where, according to officials, multiple unauthorized drones were detected in the vicinity of an Air Force base in Louisiana, which houses B-52 bombers capable of carrying nuclear weapons.
You've got these cheap, scalable drones that are now outperforming billion-dollar defense infrastructure. A swarm that costs less than a pickup truck can force a lockdown of a strategic air base and disrupt major operations. And that's not just a gap in our defenses, that's a paradigm shift. And it exposes the brutal truth that policymakers need to wake up and understand.
There's also concern about security. Of course, we see the DHS shut down. What concerns do you believe the DHS officials should be expressing to the president the longer this war goes on?
Well, look, I'll give you my bottom line up front. I don't think we are safe in the homeland right now. And whether or not you think this was a necessary war abroad, it is almost certainly a nightmare here at home. And maybe that's in the long run, maybe that's in the short run. We don't know yet. But all I can tell you is what I would have done if I was still at DHS, which is we would have provided the White House with assessments of homeland blowback before the war. And if that didn't dissuade them from going to war, we would have run war games in preparation. And if that didn't dissuade them, we would have at least issued bulletins across America about the threat, dramatically heightened the national security posture, and pulled people off of deportation operations to put them on counterterrorism. But Ariel, none of those things have been done. None of those things have been done. In fact, reports indicate that the White House has actively tried to prevent some of those things have done. So not only are we in a heightened which is only likely to grow even if the war ends, the Iranians won't forget, we have an administration not wanting to take the defensive actions because they don't want to project that this is a threat to the homeland. To put that another way, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what I worry about. This is about the worst case scenario you could imagine from a homeland security perspective, and it's something, unfortunately, that may only be fixed by tragedy.
Sailors are recovering after they were hurt on USS Gerald R. Ford after a fire broke out on the aircraft carrier in the Red Sea yesterday. Central Command says flames started in the ship's main laundry room. The fire was not combat related.
We knew there was a problem when we noticed at 1 o'clock in the morning, every 32 seconds, another airplane, a very fast plane, was coming off the deck of an aircraft carrier. That's actually the biggest aircraft carrier in the world. And every 32 seconds, boom, boom, boom. And it was 1 o'clock in the morning, so we said, okay, I think we're in trouble. But they were ready for us, Johnny. And we were ready. He said we were ready, and then they hit us, and they came from 17 different angles. They were here, they were there, we ran for our lives. It was over.